What's up, YouTube? We are live in the back of my truck. In the back of my truck with my daughter. Say hi to the peoples.
Hi.
Hi, peoples.
Hi, peoples.
We ain't got nobody watching right now. It's 19 seconds in. Hi. See?
Hi.
So we're sitting here waiting. Look, waiting for the fireworks. The skate thing over there. We're in the back of my truck. This is how you do it. Look at that. I mean, it's messy back here. It's a brand new truck. It's just, I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, it's paint. So we are sitting here hanging out, waiting for fireworks. So I decided to sit here and answer some questions. And she can answer some questions. Okay, so you got any questions about Survivor? Go ahead and ask. Because I'm chilling, drinking a little bit. My daughter just got TikTok for me. I'm on TikTok now, whatever that is. TikTok. I think I should dye my beard.
Season 40, all winners who go in to win.
All winners? You know, if you're going to ask me who's going to win all winners, I think it will be out of two people. I think it's going to be a girl. Tony. No, Tony doesn't have a chance. I think it's going to be either Natalie, or not my Natalie, the other Natalie, or Kim. I think that's the two winners. I mean, I think that's because they're not threats and they're good players.
I think if you like press that right there, the messages will show up.
Oh.
Yeah, I think.
What? They showing up.
Oh,
no, they're not.
See, they're showing up.
I don't think Tony has a chance. I think he's in trouble. Next tiny house video is coming soon. We just did a little bit. My daughter edited a little bit. We got to edit before you go home tomorrow. We're putting the roof and the tin on right now. She edits it for me.
Yes, some of them do. About Survivor.
Yes. Russell, I got a question for you. Okay. What do you get when people are annoyed when people talk about Survivor with you all the time? It does get a little annoying. It does. But I played the game, and I am who I am. So, you know, I don't usually do this. I don't go live, and I go live, but, you know, answering questions about Survivor, just chilling, drinking a little bit, waiting, drinking some vodka and not much at all. A shot of vodka and Diet Sunkiss. So it's like I'm not drinking, but I'm drinking. I think that Ross and Rob has no shot.
Are you friends with any Survivor players?
I'm not really friends with any. I'm friends with. I mean, Boo from Fiji, but that's it. I'm not really friends with anybody. I had my own life. I had my own life before I played, and now, you know, after I played.
Please say hi, I love you.
Hi, I love you. Bubba 19.
Enter another.
Shambo. When are we going to see Shambo back? Don't y'all want to see Shambo back? Everybody wants to see Shambo back.
Aside from Survivor, would you enter another?
Who's waiting to watch fireworks?
Would you enter another game show? Is what they'd ask, but not Survivor.
I did the Australian camping show. They called it Survivor, but it wasn't. It was more like a camping trip.
Well, you are my favorite You were my second favorite player. Actually, get a chance to talk to you.
Who's your first favorite player? Most people that were on Survivor don't do lives. No, because they think that the crazy thing is, a lot of people think that they're better than you guys. Lots of them. Tons of Survivor players. They
Rupert.
think they're above the rest. And I'm one of the most famous to ever play. I'm not just saying that. They came out with a magazine. CBS did. And Boston Rob was one. I was two. So, it is what it is. So, and I don't mind talking to you guys.
That the person who said you're my second favorite, his favorite is Rupert.
Rupert. I don't like Rupert.
And then
I
what
have
truck?
not F-150. I have an F-150 sitting in the house, but I don't want to be shown. I just got it because it's a good deal. I'm not shown rolling around in a Ford. I'm in a Chevy, baby. It's a Chevy Silverado, brand new, but it don't look brand new, does it?
Have you watched season 33?
No,
Does anyone like Rupert, honestly?
no.
What was your kid's reaction to seeing you on TV?
They were young.
I
My
was very
daughters
young.
were 8 years old. She was
3, I think.
Yeah, so if I play again, then we get to see what that reaction is.
Yeah, you seem like a genuinely.
Look, people think I'm a villain. People think I'm a villain. Look what we got here. What we got? We got Diet Sun Kiss. What else we got? Show 'em.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Show 'em what else we got.
Hershey's.
Got her some little Hershey's.
This.
Yes, we like camping in the back of the truck.
And then like Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies, kind of. Fake Girl Scout cookies. And I think we got other stuff somewhere. So yeah, this is what we do. We're just chilling, me and my daughters, waiting for the fireworks. And all the people here. They got tons of people behind me. But nobody knows that the fireworks are in this field.
Hello, Russell. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Would you do anything different if you could redo
No.
season 20?
What could I do different? I got to the end. I mean, my speech was honest. Got to the end. Nothing else I could do.
You're awesome, Russell.
Tony, what's up, man? No, there's nothing I would do. I've been having this cough for at least a month.
I've been having a cough for like a week.
I've never met Brian. No.
2020 is the best season ever, and
I'm
probably-
hoping that season 4, even though I'm not on it, I'm not on season 40, obviously. I'm hoping it's a good season. It's all winners. I'm excited about watching it. I don't watch Survivor. I didn't watch the 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I'm not watching 39. I'm going to watch 40, and I'm going to podcast on 40, and we're going to do an episode every week because I want to watch. It's hard for me to do it. Seriously, it's hard for me to. People's like, well, why don't you do your podcast no more? I had 20,000 listeners. We was at a point that we could get commercials. Like, we was rolling with it, but it's hard for me to do things that I'm not interested in. I don't want to do Game of Thrones. I don't want to do. I want to podcast on the normal life stuff. And if it's an interesting season of Survivor, then yes, I'll podcast on that. Other than that, I don't want to do it. So I don't. I like season would consider to be my favorite season was season 18. I liked the Dragon Slayer thing. I liked all that. Of course, I like Parvati. I don't have nothing against Parvati. Why would I have? I mean, we're not buddies. We're not friends outside the game. But I don't have nothing against her. Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know, buddy. You seriously made that show. I quit watching after you left. Just wasn't fun anymore.
A lot of people quit watching. A lot of people has told me that they quit watching Survivor after I played. I did a lot of things to change the game, and me and a buddy, me and a buddy was talking about it. Like, even the season 40 that they just finished, you can see all the newbies, Natalie, uh, Mike, Nick, all the newbies, they're posting photos of themselves on Instagram. All the OGs, I mean, yeah, I have problems with in the game with like Rob and stuff like that, but he's an OG, right? You won't see a picture of Rob on Instagram or anything else until this is all over again. Parvati, same thing. You won't see that. Sandra doesn't matter. You'll see stuff on her because she doesn't care one way or the other. We did a challenge one time, guys. And I've never talked about this on my podcast, but I'll tell you, just you, if you don't tell nobody. We did a podcast. I mean, a challenge where we held our arm in the air on Heroes versus Villains, and Parvati won it. And you had a bucket connected to your arm, and then when you pulled it, when you dropped your arm a little bit, the bucket fell, and paint. It was water with food color or whatever. Remember that challenge? Anyway, Jeff came out and said, "What if I gave you, any one of you, 2 movie tickets and $50,000? Would you quit right now and go?" Like the game. Sandra was the only one that said, "I'll do it. I'll quit." People consider her the best. Really, guys? Come on. I mean, when you do that kind of stuff, it proves a lot. And that's what she did. I was about to quit nothing.
I love old school players, but I don't. But I did make a show about that.
My starting weight going on, all I know is I lost 60 pounds on my first episode, my first season. I think I was pretty heavy. I was 230 probably. 5'6", 230. I know when I came home from both seasons, I weighed 150. So I lost more than 60 pounds, but between the two, it was ridiculous. I looked like a prisoner of war. Uh, my grandfather was in a prison war. He got captured by the Japanese in World War II at the beginning of the war. And and when he got out, he weighed like 75 pounds. So I didn't weigh 75 pounds. I don't consider myself anything close to that, but I can understand what starvation finally feels like, of not eating for 10 days straight at one point. And he didn't eat for years. I mean, little here and there, Some of you might know. I'm not gonna give you a history lesson, but he was in something called the Bataan Death March. They just recently made a movie about it. Yeah, the first challenge, I was big and strong. I was ready. But man, that first challenge was so difficult. I didn't expect Survivor to be that difficult. I didn't expect that it was going to be so hard, so heavy stuff that we had to pick up. But it was difficult.
Your veins were popping.
I'm gonna get my veins popping again, baby. My veins gonna pop again, right?
Sure.
Sure, whatever. What I have
To vote out Sandra in season 20 if you could.
No, I wouldn't have re-voted. I wouldn't have voted Sandra out because she was the worst one. She was the worst one. If I would have brought Jerry, she would have won. Sandra was the one to bring because she did the worst out of us, out of the gang that we've had. She did worse than me. She did worse than Parvati. She did worse than Jerry. She still won. It's just the bitterness.
Yeah, those things looked heavy for sure.
Oh, they were heavy.
Survivor.
It was super heavy.
Survivor wrestle versus coach. How about that idea?
Playing playing with coach. Playing with coach, I could play. I don't know if he would play with me, but I would try to play with him. Oh no, Sandra over Courtney? No way! Terrible decision. That's why you don't play Survivor. If I would have brought Courtney to the end instead of Sandra, I would have never made the final three, because Courtney was boyfriends with JT's best friend. So when Courtney would have went to the end, when Courtney would have merged, she would have told everybody I was in control, and everybody would have believed her. Sandra, she told Rupert he didn't believe her. So because they had past of her lying to her. So I took everything in consideration. And if I would have brought Courtney to the end, if I would have brought Courtney to the merge, I would have never even made it to the final three. We made the right decision by bringing Sandra to the merge, easily. Courtney would have no go. If Jeff joins the game, he'd be voted out. I don't know.
You
Jeff,
should
Jeff's pretty good at that thing.
you should vote it out of Sandra over Courtney.
Nope. That's he just said that, but that's a bad decision. That vote would have been a disaster. Courtney would have ran and told everybody, and they would have believed her 100%, and we would have been weeded out one at a time.
I don't get how every plan Sandra came up and failed, and almost every plan you came up with worked. And
Now, I
Sandra
just told
won.
somebody that the other day. I'm like, look, here's the facts. Sandra tried to get rid of me from day one. She was trying to get rid of me, and it never worked for her. Everything I did, I moved forward in the game. I had different routes to get to the end. Poverty didn't have any other routes. That I had different routes to get to the end. Poverty only had one, and that was me. Sandra got there because we thought that she was a bad player. Because she was. She was
Jury
terrible.
members
Sandra was terrible. She played terrible. Her physical challenge was terrible. If you're a Sandra fan, then look at her physical game. Was it good? No. You got to say it was terrible. She's never won a challenge in her life. Was her strategic game good? Wait, it was to get rid of me the entire game. It didn't work out. So what? Why? Because they're bitter. That's why. We got a little while before the fireworks.
It's 8:25.
Look what I've done to good players. In the history of the game, look what I've done. I made Tyson a Jedi mind trick Tyson. He won the game. I made JT a Jedi mind trick JT. I made him give me an idol. Never talked to him once. And just how I was looking at him, I made him give me an idol. Boston Rob didn't even make the merge, baby, when he played against me. Winners. These are winners. I made all look like idiots. Who else? Who else we got? Who else won that I made look like an idiot?
One comment.
Look, we got. Show the people. My daughter started me a TikTok at Russell Hands. She showed me her type. We ain't gonna show you anything else. You gotta go see and watch it yourself. Gotta see and watch it yourself if you want to see. At Russell Hands TikTok.
Someone said here from Facebook.
That's right. I got followers now, like 3 on TikTok. How many followers
4.
I got? 4 followers on TikTok.
4 now.
I think TikTok is just weird, but my kids like it, so I gotta do it. As a player, the one I dislike the most is Sandra because she didn't
What's
deserve.
your TikTok name? Russell Hands.
At Russell Hands.
Yeah. It's all together.
It's always at Russell Hands. Everything I do except for Instagram, it's at Russell_Hands because somebody took it. They got some beautiful people on TikTok.
But she's just playing around.
No, I don't not anybody specific. I'm just saying. She's probably 12.
She
So
looks.
we watch TikTok and we sit here, wait. Let's see. Here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
She kind of looks. Yeah.
Got that. It's the back of the truck. See what's going on here. Festival type atmosphere. Stuff like that. It's just like that town does it, right? Got little things to play on. And we got a good spot. We just sat, we pulled up. Oh, lady, don't worry. I ain't filming you, lady. Don't worry. Don't worry, lady. Should we stay the whole time? I won't have enough battery to see the fireworks. They're gonna be up there. Courtney, what? I mean, the only thing that made me get rid of Coach, I wanted to work with Coach at one point in time, but when he went off and told Sandra all kind of stuff, and Sandra came to me and told me, "Oh, Coach told me this," the only way Sandra would know that is if Coach actually told her. So I lost faith in Coach right there. When you're working with me, you need to work with me. I need to know everything. I tell you everything, and that's how that works. Hello, my love. I don't know because my phone's about to die. I'd like to go till we watch fireworks. What else you got for me? I love to work. I would like to play on Big Brother. How many people I got now on TikTok? 5? Should have 5. This guy right here said anti-fire shark. Where? I still have 4. Nobody followed me.
Anti.
I got
There's
4
no
people.
anti.
I mean, here's the TikTok. Oh no, it says I have 4.
Likes.
I have more than that. Huh? Oh.
No, yeah. You have more views. I feel like you would win Big Brother if you played.
I like to play Big Brother. I dye my beard though. I dye my beard every once in a while, so don't be shocked. You know, I dye black. Every once in a while, if I have a hot date, I'll dye my beard. Changes everything. I could do that TikTok thing where they do. Look, nobody should ever do that. No gut dude should ever do that.
The I don't judge you challenge.
The I don't judge you challenge. But this ain't TikTok. This is. They got so much
That's
going
on
on.
Vine.
They got
it
so
was.
much like social media stuff. The bus trip's gonna happen. I need to finish my tiny house. It's taking me a lot longer than I thought because
Almost done with the work though.
you know I got to work too. So because I had one guy that said, "Oh, it took me 3 years." One of the tiny house builder people on YouTube. It took him 3 years to do his tiny house. And I'm like, 3 years? I hope it don't take me 3 years. It took me so far, what, 6 months? About to start working on the inside. They got all kind of people here looking at us. People's looking at us. People's looking at us.
I'm watching TikToks.
See, that's what you do with your kids, right? My son didn't want to come. He wanted to take a bath. These people, man, this blows my mind. Okay, let's see. So far, we've seen this healthy guy, right? Sitting at handicap spot, right? Watch. Okay, capable. And then we had somebody here that was super healthy, capable. The government needs I mean, they give the handicap stickers to anybody. Like, what the hell? We got another person about trying to pull in over here. They're trying to pull in over here. Let's check them out. Oh no, she just go ahead and pull in where. I guess that's how you do it. You pull in where you just not a parking spot at all. That's how you do it. At least she ain't parking in the handicap spot. Oh, she's cute. Man, I've been coughing up a lot lately. She's gone. The cuteness is gone. I don't regret anything in my game. Nothing. If I wouldn't have done every single thing I've done to get to the end, then I wouldn't have made it to the finals. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What about this guy right here? Does he look handicapped to you? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need to blur his face. Really? Really? Look, I mean, really? Handicap. I mean, shouldn't you, I would be embarrassed. Wouldn't you be embarrassed at parking a handicap spot if you wasn't handicapped? I'm embarrassed. I couldn't walk one time, and I pulled my Achilles. I mean, I couldn't. It was done, and I was limping around, right? So I had to get in a little cart to go get my groceries, like at Kroger's, and it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And then you got the real heavy people that get in that cart and roll around, right? Roll around the aisles because you're telling me that the reason they're doing that is because they're too fat to walk? I mean, walking is what you should be doing. Just saying. Oh, that's in Japan, huh?
I think
They usually have stuff like that there. Ours won't be like that.
it's pretty though.
Gillette? What, you don't like my beard? You don't like my beard?
Someone say they don't like your beard?
No.
We wouldn't say something.
Yeah, I don't like seeing young people. I don't even like seeing fat people in it because it's like, girl, go lose some weight. Start walking. You got people that deserve those cards. They need to be in those cards. Okay, we got people. Got people coming. People staring. People staring. Or when people quit in the game.
In the car.
Well, yeah. Well, you leaving me? She's leaving me.
I'll be back.
She's leaving me. Where are you going? Can you bring it back here? Yeah, like plug it in. I got to plug in. And then bring the long thing all the way back here. I can't believe I don't have an extension cord in this car.
Do I need the box?
This is my contracting. I'm a contractor. I have tons of. I just took them out too. What? No. Can you plug it in and bring the cord back here? I don't have an extension cord back here. I guess I don't. So, guys, guess what I heard? If I get 20 people watching, I'll tell you the news that the rumor, I'm not spoiling anything, the rumor of what season they're about to do. And the only reason I'm going to tell you guys is because it might benefit one of you if you really want to play. But I'm not doing it unless I get 20. It just ain't going to happen. I got 19 right now. And then it's going to be, I don't know for sure, but I heard it's going to be season 41.
It won't charge because the car's
20. I mean, 20? I can't get 20 people? What? Oh, here you go. $20. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you.
Which one? This one?
So, I heard that they're about to do a Superfan, a legit Superfan season. Superfan, like legit. And I'm like, hell yes. No people that they found off the street from LA, no people that they found off the street in New York, or in a random bar that's never even watched Survivor. That's bullshit. So I heard that they're going to do a legit Superfan season. That's a rumor. Where I heard it's pretty solid, but they changed. I also got called for season 40. That too. So they could change their mind like you change your underwear. What? You gotta put it in bark. It's in bark, the P. Then you start it.
I put the key in.
Start it. Turn the key, it starts. When it starts, then when it starts, stop, leave it alone. Don't keep turning it. When it starts, stop. She's learning how to start a car. She did it. She did it. So don't you guys agree, Superfan season? This sounds great to me. You're a Superfan. Go try it. This is it. This is it. Try out. So, you know, if you haven't tried out, they may not even release it as a Superfan season. You may just know right now. So go ahead and try out for season 41. Like I said, it's just a rumor. If I knew it for a fact, I wouldn't tell you. So, if it wasn't a rumor, I wouldn't say it. Forward for life. Let's see what we got going on here. When do they usually start fireworks? I mean, they got the music playing in the background. I got 10%. Oh, I'm monetized. Whatever that means. I'm monetized on YouTube. We got here about 2 hours early, so we could get this spot. I mean, this is great. Look, you got the hill right there. Fireworks are right out in there. There's only one parking spot closer than us, and we're right here. There's our the truck. Okay, I'll answer the question you have. Let me know. What's the question you have? Sean Hance. Sean's my brother. He's doing good. happily married with a few crazy kids. No, he's doing good. One of his kids is a police officer over there in, I think he's in Baytown, Texas. Willie is doing good too. Everybody's doing good. If they called me tomorrow and said, we want you to do a blood and water season and we want you to do it with Brandon Hands, I'd say, no thank you. No thank you. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Go play with Brandon? Probably would vote me out. If I'm going to play with the blood and water, I want somebody that I know has my back for sure. I don't know if Brandon would have my back for sure. So I would want to play with one of my daughters. Period. That's it. One of my daughters. I would play with Willie. Sean, maybe. You're right. Maybe I can convince them to give me the necklace. Brandon, I'm your uncle. Give me your necklace. My children audition for Survivor. If they're old enough, they are old enough. I have twin girls that's 19. So they could audition if they wanted. And they know they could. And the crazy thing is, I could get their videotape straight to the top. Do you realize that they didn't have family members ever played Survivor? Ever. Until Brandon Hands. Until me. So me not being a game changer is just kind of stupid, right? Because I changed everything about the game. I even changed it where you can play with your family member. Because it used to be on the contract it said no family member can play if you play. Yeah, Hannah and Haley pretty cute. So they're like cute girls. So there you go. Haley's TikTok. She has a TikTok. That's why I started watching that stuff. And hers look like she's legit. She gets thousands of people. They don't even know she's my daughter. She gets thousands of people watching her TikToks. And she's doing that on her own. She's doing that without my help. I don't post none. I mean, I post one of her TikToks on my Instagram just to show people. But she was getting likes like that way before me. I'm in a little town called Mount Bellevue, Texas. I see some people walking out there in the back too. Let's see. Oh no, let's go this way. Oh, that's the other handicappers up there. Yeah, that's the other handicappers. They're handicapped. Now they leaving. Come on, fireworks. Okay, what else you got? What? Why would I want to see your friend?
I don't know.
Come sit over here. How come it's almost dead? You just told me you had 30-some%.
I did.
Show the world your friend.
She's hi. She said hi.
She's on.
They said hi.
That's what happens when you have children's. They said hi.
They all said hi, Kaylee.
My favorite winner is Kim Spalding. Don't park there, lady. I will put you on blast. Don't do it, lady.
Yes.
Don't do it.
When were you on Survivor?
Season 19, season 20, and season 22. 3 times.
3 times. She's telling her mom. Her mom might remember you.
Is her mama cute?
I don't know. Yeah, she is there.
Her mama's cute.
But she has a boyfriend.
She has a husband?
Boyfriend.
Oh, I ain't trying to hear no boyfriend. I'm trying to hear that.
Okay.
All right, baby. Hurry up. Charge it. You got to come back out here in a second. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. Y'all want to see it happen? Why aren't you guys watching fireworks right now? If you're not watching fireworks, you can watch them with me. Who in the world gets to sit in Russell's tailgate truck watching fireworks with them? You could do it right here. Do it right here. I don't see no hot girls. I'm single, so I look for hot women.
Wants me to show you again.
Who?
Tell her mom she doesn't know she knows you.
No. Just Google me.
She said just Google me.
Google me. I do sign autographs. I got somebody to sign out and fill and send out though. But the next time house is coming up soon. My daughter, we already did a little editing, and she edited a little bit. But I'm doing the roof, and it's super hard. It's super hard. I got 3 different pitches in my tiny house. 3 different pitches, which means my roof goes at 3 different angles. So it's not easy. It's hard to work with because it's so high. I mean, at one point I'm 13.6 off the ground. Plus I'm feel like I'm working in ditches. So I'm monetized, guys. Somebody don't know me. One of my daughter's friends' mama. She has a boyfriend though. She wanted to see me. She's like, let me see him again. I have a boyfriend, but I want to see him again. You want to see me again, girl? I will steal your heart from you. I'll take that shit. It's getting dark out here. All you can better see is fireworks. I kind of talked to Jeff about 3 months ago. Don't do it. I'll blast you. All right, it's about to happen. Look at that. Look at that. It's about to happen. How am I I'm the only man you'd go out on a date with? I got other men out there. Oh, you mean as a man? Yeah, because I'm cool like that. I'm just, you want to have a drink with me, right? Who wouldn't want to have a drink with me? You go hang out in a little bar, we talk and chill and have a few drinks. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that shit? I like to wait till the fireworks start so y'all can watch that. Is anybody just sitting at home and not watching any fireworks right now? Like just sitting at home? You should be watching fireworks, man. It's 4th of July. Independence Day. The kids. That probably cost $20. Okay. So I guess we're waiting. Natalie White vanished off the face of the earth. I think she has kids. She found some dude she cheated on her boyfriend with, and then that was it. She left. Natalie's got lots of stories to tell. Trust me. Natalie White is not as sweet and innocent as it seems, as she wants you to think. I can say that now because you can't see me no more. You can't see who I am no more. So your parents are hosting a party and you're not down sneaking some alcohol? The worst part of Survivor to me is just the elements. The elements are just something I can take. I'm a pretty tough guy. I wanted to play alone because I don't think there's too many people out there. Everybody says it. Everybody thinks it. They think they're tough, but I don't think there's too many people out there that has the willpower and toughness of me. So if I played the show alone, I would only die before I quit. So I would win $500,000. So I applied 3 times to alone. Nobody ever even talked to me about that. That's crazy to me. She lives in Oklahoma, yes. She lives in Oklahoma, but that's not far from where she lived before. Fort Smith, Arkansas is where she lived before, and it was on the border of Oklahoma, so she was right there. I know you can't see me no more, but you're about to see some fireworks now, bitches. We're about to make this happen. About to make this happen. I'm not alone. Alone. Yeah, alone. The TV show Alone. I'm not alone. TV show Alone. On the History Channel. I don't even know if they have that show anymore, but I applied for it. Tony, I don't remember if I ever met Tony. I might have met him. Yes, it's on the History Channel called Alone. It's crazy. You go out there and they literally give you the cameras. They teach you how to use them. They set them up, and they leave you alone. And the last one standing wins. That's the kind of game I want. Last one standing. Tony did kind of use my blueprint, but that's okay. Hey, that's what it was for. My blueprint was there for people to follow. And I said in interviews, you can't see me at all, but I said in interviews, we'll act like this is a podcast now since you can't see me. But I said in several interviews that the way I played, one day someone is going to play exactly like I played. And because of such a bitter jury, those people are sitting at home that's going to play, and they're saying, that's messed up what they did to Russell, and I would never do that to somebody if I played. And those people are actually going to play, and his name is Spencer Bledsoe, right? Spencer. Yeah. And he's the reason Tony won because he got up there and said that he deserved to win. Spencer told me himself that the only reason he played was because of me. So I was right. I was sitting there. People are going to play one day. They're going to see this and they're going to do the right thing and vote for the person that deserves to win. That's what happened. Tony T got a question. Uh, in season 20 was the mud duel between Rob and Cody. As long as he does. I mean, it wasn't really that long. Dude, that I was so weak after my first season. That's the kind of challenge I should have been great at. Uh, I should have been crazy good at something like that, the mud duel. But when we played, I was so weak after losing 60 pounds in my first season, going right back. Played 10 days later. I'm on the island again. I couldn't do nothing physical. So when I went on in Australia and played Australian Survivor, we did that challenge, and I wanted to see how good I really could have been, and I blew that dude up. I blew him up. I mean, as soon as I hit him, he flew back. So I came off the ground. I hit him. Bam! He flies back, and he almost falls off the first hit, and then I just tap him, and he falls off. So it wasn't fair for me. I was just so weak. Boo from Fiji, he won tons of challenges. People don't realize how athletic he was. I think he has the. People don't even know this. I think he has the most challenge wins, individual and team challenge all combined together, than anybody, or tied with somebody. But he's up there with the best. Uh, is Ty wants to know, is anything fake about Survivor? Australian Survivor, it's all fake. That's why you hear me say, when I say I played Survivor, you hear me say that I played Survivor. What the hell is that? Look at that thing. You can't see it now. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Look at it. It's just hovering there. It's an alien. We are witnessing a UFO. It's hovering right there. It's in the sky. Look. Look, it's moving now. It's moving. It's a UFO. It's a UFO. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. We will keep an eye on that. So what was I saying? Before we were so rudely interrupted by the aliens. Gracie! Gracie! Let's get the girl back over here. It's time. Gracie! She won't listen. So, what I was saying was, go ahead and turn the truck off and come over here. Oh, fake. There's anything fake on Survivor. Australian Survivor, they give you have a toilet, you have apples and what. I will never in any interview ever say I played Survivor 4 times, because I didn't, because that wasn't Survivor, that was a camping trip. So I didn't play. I played 3 times, and in U.S. Survivor, it is legit. If it wasn't, trust me, I'd be the first one to tell you. It just sucks. I mean, you suffer. You legitimately suffer out there. And that's how it should be. It's a UFO, I know. I told you it was a UFO. James is, to me, but to me, you know how they do these things all the time. I mean, they always, they always split up. If they have two black women, they put one on one side, one on the other. They have two Oriental women, they put one on another. Even when it comes to nerds, they'll put one on one side, one on the other. When it comes to jocks, one on one. That's how they do. That's how it works. So with James, you cannot tell me. You can never tell me that they have more of a popular African American male than James Clement. He is by far a legend. And he was two-time fan favorite. And when people forget about him, it amazes me. I don't know if you guys are super fans. You can remember James being one of the most popular to ever play the game. I told you this is a podcast now. You can't see me no more, so I'm gonna put it to the front.
Becoming my fears with makeup spiders. Doesn't that look real though?
I don't know what she's doing.
She drew makeup on. She put makeup on her face.
Should I be doing this sideways?
No.
Like this?
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's too late now. It's an hour. But it's live.
Yeah.
Does it matter how I do this, guys? This way or this way? Does it matter? I mean, I do it this way when the fireworks come, but I gotta get used to that. I keep messing that up, even on my tiny house video. What else you got? No, I never was asked to play with Brandon. I said if they asked me to play with Brandon, I would say no. Yeah, they got water bottles in Australian Survivor, and apples, and toilet paper, and toilets. I tell you why James hasn't been back. He hasn't been back because it's politics. Because they were pissed off at James, and they need their butt boys. They need the people that they can control, and they found out that they couldn't control James. That's why. That's why you ain't seen me back in so long. I never was asked to play with Brandon. Never, ever, ever. So let's not start that. I said if they asked, I wouldn't play.
This girl's name is Gracie.
Flipped Off had a lot of fake stuff. It was scripted, but it was still a good scripted show. We worked with people that's on the Kardashians. We worked with people on Dog the Bounty Hunter, and they told us that it's all scripted. We didn't get a script. We just went. They said, "Oh, hey, how about us do this or do that?" And then we did it how they wanted to do it. But when it comes to Kardashians, they get scripts. Like they get scripts they read. It's all completely scripted with an editor, a writer, and all that fun stuff. But all of them are scripted, buddy. Every reality show you watch is 100% scripted. And trust me, mine was as least scripted as it could possibly get. Because I don't like that shit, and I told them I didn't like it. So I was like, most of the time I said, let's just do it, and we'll see how it comes out. And they would say, okay, let's do that. There we go. We're here. My phone's gonna die again, I'm sure. But we're resumed. It's better to look at it with your face than the camera.
Yeah.
Looks better. So keep your camera like this so you can watch it.
I am watching, but I can keep my hands down. Whoa, back there are probably like, dang.
We're right on it, huh, baby? Oh, you were at a good spot. What that is.
I'm not recording.
Wow, sounds like
That
a
one was
bomb. That's the same one. You hear the sounds of them, you can tell. You can tell which one's the same just by the sounds.
Yeah, that one was really pretty.
That's kind of cool.
I'm trying to hurry up and post this. Okay.
That's cool.
That one was so pretty. What if I can make it in slow motion?
Huh?
I'm gonna get it in slow motion.
Make sure you watch it, not just on your phone.
I am. Whoa, that one was really
It's
cool.
weird how they can do that.
Whoa. Oh, these are so pretty.
That's weird, leaving right. Those are cool.
So pretty. And I got it.
It's not as pretty on the phone as it is in real life, though.
Yeah, but this is in slow motion, so it's good.
You see him shoot. You can see him shooting up. You see him?
Yeah.
You can see when it shoots up. This stick. It's like a missile. It's crazy.
Oh, that one's so pretty.
It shoots up pretty fast too.
Whoa, I love They're so pretty. I hope I got it.
Look at that one.
Yeah.
Oh, look. That's cool.
Yeah. It looks like glitter falling.
Looks like.
Whoa. It's all only in one section?
Look at that plane over there. That's cool when they can see it.
Yeah.
I think I was on a plane one time during the 4th.
Whoa.
Those are cool.
Mine was missing out.
I like those.
Me too. They're so pretty and they last so long.
I don't know how many people they have lighting them over there.
It's so late though. Like it pops so late.
Well, you start seeing them shoot up when they do the finale.
Whoa. That looks so cool on camera though.
Oh, yours are doing good. How do you get yours to do that on camera?
I don't know, but it's in slow motion. It's really
Is it because you go close up or something? Let's see.
It's all blurry. I don't know why.
I don't know where it is.
It's like not focusing.
Oh, those are cool. Look at that airplane right there.
Watch it hit the airplane. That must be so cool. Up close, that close.
That's so weird.
Those are so weird. I like those. Whoa. Whoa, that was so weird.
Oh, it looks weird.
It's so trippy.
I know.
Oh, it goes like so close. It's like moving.
Looks like it's right there.
Yeah. Well, that one's really pretty.
It's not a rumor with the all winner season, by the way. It's 100% all winners.
That one was so pretty. I love that
Season
one.
40.
Oh, that was.
I'm watching the fireworks. Look,
Whoa.
that's weird.
Oh, that's so cool. What if they put like words like Happy 4th of July? Those had to be expensive.
Well, the town is doing it, so And this is a rich town, so.
Whoa, that one's really trippy. Oh, it comes so close. That one's so trippy. Whoa.
This is right here. We got perfect seats. How did we get these seats?
Whoa, that's so cool. It's like spreads. Try the wind or something. Whoa, I like that one. So the whole town's doing this?
Yeah, this is for the town. They have a finale, supposed to be, to where they start shooting them up. It'd be cool to be the one to light them up. I hope my battery don't die.
Well, you can see all of them in the cloud now. See?
That's pretty cool. They do that with.
I like the effect, like the girl. It looks like a cloud now. Turned into a cloud.
Oh, look at all that fire in the sky. You can see all the fire. See it all? All the fire.
Oh. That's not even far away.
Well, it's not far away.
Huh?
It's right here.
I know, but like the people.
That's it.
That's all.
You guys couldn't see that?
They couldn't see it?
It says they can't see. It sounds cool. Okay, that's it. That was fireworks. I can't believe you can't see that. They were loud. Alright, guys. See you later. Keep hope alive. I'll be back. And I'll be back on Survivor.